Okay, guys. So, let us continue, if you will, from earlier today, where we left off. Right, with the electrician who did a temporary patch job on my electricity. Hold on, I feel so far away from you. Let me just grab the office chair real quick. There, better. Okay, so the electrician did this temporary patch job, if you will, and he said, and I quote, "It's still a fire hazard, but I needed to give you, I couldn't leave you without electricity, so I had to give you something temporary. There's no fuse in the hole because the hole can cause fire, so I can't put it there." He didn't speak, he's not a native English speaker, so he kept on about kind of like how the hole could spark if we try to put a fuse in, so not to touch the box basically because the box is broken and we can set fire to the entire apartment and the building. Needless to say, we did not touch said box. And we were waiting to hear back from building management on when they were coming to switch us over to a circuit breaker, which only just happened yesterday, mind you. This is the 7th, so yesterday is the 6th. Now, the 24th and 30th. It was about the 30th when this all went down with the electrician and whatnot. And I'm waiting for management. To no avail. I hear back from I hear nothing back from them, so I call them on Thursday, and then on Friday, and I hear nothing. So Friday evening, before office closes at about 4 o'clock, I decide, let me call 311 and leave a nice little report. Hey, I'm still with a fire hazard in my kitchen, and the power's really shoddy, and it's illegally wired. And I called the Bureau of Fire Prevention, and they gave me quite a few phone numbers to call, and I called them all, and they all we booked a couple of different inspections for my building, uh, much to the chagrin, I'm sure, of my building managers and the owner of the building, Sam Applegrad. Shiesty, shady figure. Yes. So we're going to have this building looked at very, very, very closely, very, very, very soon. But I have to have it all scheduled out properly because it's in between doctor's appointments and it's in between appointments. Like today. Today I had my doctor's appointment early this morning. Oh my God, I was up before even decent people have the right to be awake. But I was up and I ran downtown and I did what I had to do. And I spoke to my doctor about the pain that I have been having in my shoulder. And apparently it doesn't even stem from my shoulder. It starts in my freaking neck. I did not believe this. And so therefore, she turned around and she injected a whole bunch of shit into my neck. And we will see what is going on with that as far as pain goes. After that, I went straight to the DMV and I changed my name on my non-driver's ID. Yay! So ID number 3 changed, and we are working towards full autonomy from that other family. All of that being said, before I left for the DMV, as I came back in from my doctor, my building manager showed up. Yay! Oh, wait, let's rewind to yesterday. Right. Okay, so after days of not hearing from anybody and I'm running around from appointment to appointment, all of a sudden, dude shows up at my door at 8:30 in the morning. I am not awake, cognizant of anything, or coherent, or really. I've barely got my lipstick on at 8:30 in the morning, especially when I'm about to run errands and do things. And my father was the only one that I was supposed to see. I already had my lipstick on and I was kind of puttering about, trying to get my tea ready and trying to figure out what to do with my hair and the rest of my day. So it was really actually a slow day for me, but they didn't know that, and that's shame on them. 8:30 in the morning, somebody shows up at my door, knock, knock, knock. Hey, I'm here to fix things. And all of a sudden, I don't have access to my kitchen, which no tea or breakfast. And I no longer have access to my bathroom, which is weird because the violation is the electricity, right? Well, it turns out that the day before, uh, 2 days ago, three days ago now, HPD inspector came by and he checked out the place, and he was actually really annoyed with all of the things that are wrong with my apartment, and so he added onto the violations that are already active in my apartment that my bathtub needed to be reglazed because it hasn't been in years, it hasn't been touched in ages. And he said, and I quote, "It looks like it hasn't been touched in 60 years." I told him, well, I can attest that it hasn't been touched in at least 35, because that's about how long my family has been living in this apartment. And I can tell you, nobody has touched that thing in at least 35 years. He got mad and he put it down that the bathtub needed to be reglazed. So yesterday, the little old man shows up and he tears open my kitchen wall, which is to be expected because that is where the electricity runs into the fuse box that is broken. So he replaces the fuse box that is broken with a circuit breaker box, which is wonderful. It's amazing. It works. It's aces. Job well done. And then he pulls out my kitchen sink and my bathroom sink. He puts in new ones. They're lovely. I have no idea why these things were done. I have no idea why I have these sinks. They're absolutely lovely sinks. They're cute sinks. They go well with the well, not really. They don't go well with the decor in the kitchen, but like, hey, whatever. We could spice it up, I guess. It needed some sprucing, I suppose. The sink in the kitchen is bigger. I appreciate that. That's lovely. And the sink in the bathroom, it's lovely. Like I said, I mean, the one in the bathroom was already brand new, so it kind of seems a little superfluous. But hey, it's lovely. It's aces. I appreciate it nonetheless. But I have to beg the question: why? Seeing as how the violation was for the bathtub. And so I sit here in confusion with repairs that were unnecessary and things that are still broken that need to be repaired, like my kitchen floor, which, as according to the super, needs to be excavated because I have 3 levels of floor that are all deteriorating within one another and falling down into one another. And so, therefore, they need to remove all 3 floors so that they can put down one level floor, which is all I've ever literally wanted in my kitchen. That's all I've been bitching about. The original complaint, and HPD backed me up on this, was that my floors were warped and sloping throughout the entire apartment. This has become more of a problem the more tiles they put on my floor, which weighs down the floor, which only causes the sloping to become more of a problem. And so it warps my floor even more so, which is their temporary solution continuously to said problem. And we wonder why I'm taking everything to court. I'm just collecting all the paperwork right now. And the other night I had a lovely, lovely dinner with a lawyer friend of mine who has been looking over my evidence and giggling, literally giggling. And she wants to see the way that I type up my complaint because she said that as a writer, she can only imagine how my complaint is going to come out, and she doesn't want to influence me one way or the other. So I'm a little confused because I went to her asking for help with exactly that, and she said that she didn't want to influence my writing of said complaint. So I'm a little baffled now. A little more than a little baffled because I now have 2 sinks, brand new sinks that were unnecessarily just given to me, and I have a lawyer friend who told me to go forth and write things that I asked her to help me write. And so I don't know what to do. My life is so hard. Why why couldn't I just be, complacent like the rest of my neighbors and let them beat me up and stomp all over me? Oh, right, because I'm me. Okay, right, back to reality. I will talk to you guys soon about literally everything else. I'm just like, and everything is, I'm juggling and things are everywhere, but I will have time to breathe at some point during the holidays, seeing as how mine are over before everyone else's. And so, yeah, soon, soon, soon. And my love to you guys all, and happy holidays to everyone. I hope everyone has a happy and safe and loving holiday season. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.